keep mentioning that the white noise of Brexit's crowded out a lot of things. From the surveys, from the lobbying work, just from a practical day job, the thing that seems to have been crowded out most is business planning. Back to it's all too difficult, it's too big a subject to tackle. If I'd stood up 5 years ago to an audience like this and said, you need to have a business plan, you need to have a short-term, medium-term, long-term business plan of direction, given it's the Northeast, there probably would have been some polite shrugs and a little bit of, yes, of course, we know that, we're in business. You say it now and people kind of go, well, how? This is too difficult. Where do I start? You say, go back to basics. We know what the possible outcomes are. There's only 3 of them left. We know what the baseline assessment should be, and we know that the immediate impact it's unlikely to be very soon. The only immediate impact is the accidental hard Brexit. Everything else will lead to delay. So don't rush into it. That's why I put medium and long-term planning. I don't think you need the sort of knee-jerk Brexit reactions I've seen from some companies. I think you need to look and say, what does it look like? And what it looks like is disruption's the new normal. It's going to be uncertain, but it has been for 3.5 years, and arguably it has been for 10 years, ever since the financial crash. We've been in a very volatile business situation, and we've coped. And I think sort of sitting there and saying, yeah, but this is even more uncertain, is not quite right. I think this is dragging on and will drag on for quite a while. So you can look at that and say, well, disruption's the new normal. Where are my opportunities? If somebody has offshored, can you replace them in that supply chain? Think a little bit differently. Think about what does the market look like, and am I doing something that I can apply to that disruptive market? But there'll be new supply chains, there'll be new products, new technology, new working practices, and we're going to have that disruption with AI and automation and all that sort of thing anyway. So just apply the same principles. And when you know what it looks like, the first thing that most businesses do is say, well, who do I talk to? Trusted trader being the obvious one if you're going across hard borders. Talk to a freight forwarder and see what they can provide with you. Talk to RTC, they've been doing tons of this work. Have the conversations, because that's what you would do in normal business circumstances anyway. So I don't see why people shouldn't be doing that now.